for some strange reasons, best paying loads disappeared. You could be sitting right in front of the computer looking at the load board, and for some reason you can't find good paying loads. There are three main reasons why you can't see those loads. And the last one, obviously, it's a good one. First, private network. For some people, this is not something new. Private network existed last couple of years. Some dispatchers might know, but some dispatchers might not know about this. But this is one of the problems. Let me show you. When you click private network, this is where you get a lot of good paying loads coming from the brokers that preferred working with you. It's a private club, if you will. So there are a lot of carriers, and obviously there are a lot of brokers. There are a lot of good paying brokers, and there are a lot of bad brokers. We're talking about the good ones. But we also have the carrier. Good carriers and bad carriers and qualified carriers, not qualified carriers. These good brokers or good paying brokers, they wanted to work with good carriers. Hey, if you booked a load from me in the last couple of years, I didn't have any problems. You picked that load on time, you delivered that load on time, and I have no problem working with you because working with this carrier, less headache. I want to post loads as a broker, and I want certain carriers to see my loads. Brokers sharing all the good loads, good paying loads, with these dispatchers and carriers, and they're fine. But obviously we're blaming the economy, the market crash, but nobody denies that. Yes, it's a slow, market or crashed market, but the reality is brokers have loads. Industry is moving. Trucks are moving. Dispatchers booking loads day in, day out. Carriers making money. But this is one of the reasons why you don't see them. If this is the problem, if this is the gate, then you should have the solution for this. What would be the solution? Well, number one solution, good relationship with the broker. And you need to ask them, hey, if you guys have a private network, I want you to add me into your private network so that I can see those loads. But you have to prove yourself first. Then second, when you post trucks, broker have this qualification settings, if you will, and they will look at, they do have the system better than maybe this one. But anyway, DAT gives them and says, hey, listen, just looking at these posted trucks, you can see, are they qualified to work with you? So look at this one. So basically green check mark means carrier good to go. No problem with that. And obviously DAT connects to FMCSA database and pulls all the data from FMCSA, and it just shows the broker up here so that broker does not jump from one platform to another platform. He basically stays on the platform. So looking at this carrier, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can work with this guy, and then I can call carrier or email this guy. Another thing is, look at this one. This X means that, hey, this carrier is not qualified, so you don't have to work with them. And some carriers will have something like, hey, not enough data, so maybe it's a brand new MC or something like that. So you have to be careful where do you stand as far as the qualification process goes. This means basically the good standing, right? You need to check where you're at as far as your safety goes, your MC, and all that good stuff. So that's number two. Now let's move on to the last one, which is private load boards. Yes, a lot of brokers posting their loads, but private load boards, brokers more and more wanted to have a grip of their businesses. That means I want to have my own platform and I wanted to have the full control over my carriers, loads and shipments and shippers and everything. So if something happens with the DAT, I don't want to lose all the data that I have. So you got the idea. So what they're doing, two ways to do that. There is a platform selling white label services. What that means is that when you pay for the platform, you're using it as your own customizable load board. So it looks and feels like this is mine and this is a specific broker's load board. They're paying for this platform and they're using it and they're kind of getting away from the DAT. That actually creates a friction. Now you don't see those loads. And again, brokers wanted to work with qualified carriers. All about relationship. Another way of doing it, they're creating their own load boards from scratch. It's not enterprise level load board, but this is a basic load board that they can use, and they obviously invest some money and they create their own load board and they post their load boards and they give access to their carriers, and that's how they run their businesses. Why am I saying this? Well, I need you to know everything starts from here. whatever the load board access you have. It could be 123 load board, it could be a DAT, it could be truck stop. But relationship begins from here. Trucking is all about relationship. You might say economy is crashed. You might say load boards are trash. But at the end of the day, people are making money. The only people who make money, they know how the system works and how these brokers posting these loads and how to build a relationship with these carriers. In the upcoming weeks, I will be going into deeper on these subjects, and we will be doing a lot of more training videos in how to build a relationship with brokers, pulling these best paying loads. If you like the video, please subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you want me to go into deeper another topic that you might have, let me know in the comments below and we'll take it from there. Thank you.